What's going on, guys? Alright, welcome to part 6 of the 6R80 swap. From the last video, we got the transmission in and everything. So today, well, in this video, going to work on the cooler lines and getting the cable installed. Was working on the transmission cooler lines, but I wanted to make sure my linkage wasn't going to be in the way, or my cooler lines be in the way of the linkage. Kind of give me an idea how I need to clock these. But got my shifter kit here, just bolting it up, and noticing a few things about this kit that are not correct. So this is not really a high dollar, but it's a well-known name. Brand, Lockhart. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. This is the shifter kit I went with, and first off, I noticed this bracket here is wrong. It's this end right here should be 180. Another thing I noticed is, well, this part's correct, but the hole where it goes into the hole is the hole's too small. So I mean, that's no big, I can drill that out. But those are two things I've noticed that are not correct on this kit. I mean, I could bend this around, but I noticed when I put the cable through here, it has like a little bit of bind to it, so really this needs to be flipped. I may go ahead and try and bend it myself, see if I can make it work. Hopefully those are the only two things that are wrong with this kit. Cable, I'm not sure. It seems kind of short, but I don't know if it's like that with all of them. Still need to figure out a way how to run it. Another thing I kind of worry about is am I going to have enough linkage or enough cable to reach my shifter? So the bank should go ahead and contact the company, see if I can get another one of these, or go ahead and bend this. I may go ahead and bend it anyways, or flip it around. And you can turn this, but this end will be all the way down here, and it just won't work that way. This part has to be in the back, here. You got your cable, just goes right through it and just bolts into place. You can see. So I could run it this way. You can see it's going to bind a little bit, unless I can bend this part here a little bit, and this would be like a little bit of an angle. I can see if that'll work, but if not, I may just go ahead and bend it and see if it works that way. Alright, so made the transmission lines, got them all cut down to size, got the fittings on, using some of my old On 3 fittings I never used. So got my compressor here, gonna blow out what trash is in the line, and we'll get them installed. Got a little diagram here of the flow. So the bottom is out, top is in. Get an idea of the flow, and we'll get these put in, get them in place, and next we're gonna work on the rest of the shifting, linkage, find where I need to drill up in the car and see. Well, could probably, yeah, we'll see what we need to find where we need to put it. And kind of looking at it, it's going to be enough linkage. It looks like it's going to be plenty of linkage to mount everything up. Alright guys, so got the transmission cooler lines in. Everything's cut down, tightened down in place. The power by the hour bracket up there is really nice. Glad I got that instead of there's another one, but this one seems to be real nice. All AN lines all go up to the cooler. Here, this is where the sensor would go. You can see a little hole there where the temp sensor would go. I mean, so y'all probably think it's really close to the drive shaft, but really, it's not that bad. But getting there, guys. Got decent wiring. That'd be simple to do. Kind of play with this shifting linkage a little bit. Sort of bent this a little bit, and it's actually a lot better now. There's no binding in it. I had the bolt in it, took it out to tighten the lines up top, but put a bolt in and well, bent this just a little bit, and it's much better now. So I'm sure it'll be okay where it's at. I'm trying to debate. So here's where my shifter's at. You can see the rivet nuts I put in. Probably either put a hole, probably like right in here. Gotta see what's right here because your e-brake, it's like right in here. You see the bolts to it. So I'll probably drill a hole right here because the linkage and everything to the shifter's on this side. So I'll have to look at that and see what we can do there. Make sure it clears the drive shaft and all. We'll get some brackets or something so we can tie it into the floor here so it doesn't go anywhere. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. So this evening, not doing a whole lot, but I want to get this drive shaft measured up so we can get it ordered. So what I'm doing tonight is just measuring a few things so I can have it pretty much built. They kind of gave me they shot me an email of things I need to measure for. So first off, we need to measure from the top of the pin here towards the top part there and the very top of there. So I've already measured it. So from the top there all the way from top up here comes out to 53.5 inches, and you will need to have your suspension compressed the normal ride height because that will affect your measurements. And you can tell mine is because it's on my little homemade blocks here. So like I said, I already measured it. Comes up to 53.5 inches. And we also need to measure the flange here. So from bolt to bolt, mine comes out to 3.5 inches. And I measured this piece here. Then you got your nut here, your pinion nut, a little. See how far it is across. It comes out, I think it's at least 2 inches. So I'm gonna send that information to him, and we'll get one ordered up. Probably take about 2 weeks to get here. We'll see, kind of, you know, the whole situation with the coronavirus and all. Kind of play by ear. All right, so here's the email I was talking about. It's a 3.5 inch aluminum slip style drive shaft. It'll look something similar to that. 4-bolt flange, 6R80 front, 4-bolt flange, 8.8 rear. Because I had to make sure if mine was a 3.5 or a 4.25. Mine's a 3.5. I also measured it because I kind of gave them an estimate of length. Price gonna come out to $624.99 plus free shipping. Not bad. Got some pictures here. The measurements we need to do. So got this flange. That's what I was talking about. I got a measure here to here, which came up 3.5, and across was like 2 inches. And the length I was telling you about. See the wheels on the ground or suspension in normal low position, which it is. So we measure from top to top. Came out to 53.5 inches. So gonna send that information to them, and hopefully we get the dry shaft built and get it here at a reasonable time. I also did get an email yesterday. The Quick Shift 6 controller is on its way, so hopefully we'll see that probably next week, because it shows there's a shipping label made, but it hasn't really moved anywhere yet. So expecting that next week, and that's about it. What's going on, guys? Alright, so back at it with the car. Not exactly sure where I left off, but kind of working on today. This is actually the harness to the LT5. I got it pulled through because we're going to need to use some of this wiring for the controller and the shifter. Got the ECU pulled out because we're going to need to figure out where's our TPS sensor wires at, because we're going to need to tap into that. But anyways, got the controller in. Came in a few days ago. Already dug into it. Got the manual here. Got about 100 horsepower worth of stickers. And here's the controller. Got the 2nd gen version of it. So this literally just came out. So should be fun to hook up. Got all the wiring here. Plug that plugs right into the transmission itself. And wiring, we need to, figure out what we need to use and what we won't use. And it's pretty cool. I noticed too, everything is labeled on the wire, so installing should be a breeze. I noticed there's also a 10 amp fuse on the harness itself. It's pretty awesome. Came with some wire protection here, which is good. And we got the USB cable if you want to plug it into the laptop and tune it that way. From what I've seen, you can do all the tuning through the controller. You can view temps, you can change the tune on the fly. Yes, you can tune this transmission how you want to shift perimeters and all that. Got some guess resistors here. Not sure we're going to need these or not, but we'll figure out once we get in deeper into the wiring. And I thought about putting the controller on top of this, but I think I'm talking to Jeremy. He said he might have something for me. We can use this as like a cover and it'd be hidden kind of out of the way. So I still want easy access to it. I thought about putting it into the glove box, but it'd just be hard to get it to. But I think right here where the little shifter used to be the ideal place to put it. And I'm expecting a shipment from FedEx today. Hopefully it shows up. It does say it's on the road because we're going to need it for the wiring for the transcooler. I got a relay for it. Like I said, the rest of the wiring, we'll get that wired up and get that finished. I'll probably go ahead and finish that first before I start tackling into the controller. You can see I got the ECU pulled out. I'm having to find the TPS wire, which I did find it. I believe it's a pin number 47, I believe, on the stock harness. That would be the wire to go straight to the TPS sensor under the hood. We will need to tap into that because the controller will need a TPS signal. We'll also need to run our negative wires, ground wires, straight to the ECU as well. It needs to be, well, according to the instructions, it need to be pretty much the same spot where the ECU is tied down to the car. So that's what I'm gonna do. It's got plenty of wiring on it to do that. But we'll tackle that on another video because I don't want to make these videos way too long. You know, I'm already almost 6 minutes in just now. So, alright, so a little progress report here. I ended up mounting my transcooler relay here, kind of with the rest of the fuel pump relays here, and ran my power. Let my power run off the switch here. Got a fuse in it. This wire here, black wire, is going to go to the microsquirt. I decided I'm going to let the microsquirt control it. I'm going to use the port that I was using a 2-step on. So I'm going to have to go in and reconfigure what to do with this. And the blue wire here, it's going to the fan. Got running down. Got some of this painless wire. I thought I ordered red, but I guess I ordered pink. But it works. Got that ran. Goes all the way across the car. About right here where the door begins. I have it coming out. Stuck a little bit of hose around it so it doesn't tear up the wire. Kind of go up. And it is going to a switch here, thermostat switch. Just ground it off there. My only main concern is this right here. I don't think it's going to hit the drive shaft, but it's going to be pretty close to it. Try to turn as much as I could, but it wasn't working for me. So let's tight as I'm going to get it without tearing anything up. So got that done. Pretty much all this wiring is already done up. I come back and clip off the rest of the zip ties here, and pretty much clean up back here because I'm pretty much done with everything back here. Got all the wiring ran. I got going on here the passenger side, going up right into the wire here that goes to the microsquirt. I'm just gonna go in the microsquirt and just tell it, you know, just apply power, or pretty much an on and off switch right when the key's on. So all it is going to do is just, you know, click on the relay here. But guys, I'm gonna wrap up this video here on the fan install. Pretty much it. Next, I'm gonna tackle getting the trans controller and everything wired up. But hopefully you enjoy. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, I'll see y'all later.